Title, She Never Came For You, You Went to Her, 50 Shades of the Odyssey, Wu Talks World Show Notes. There is a kind of temptation that never moves. It does not hunt you. It does not deceive you. It just exists, and you walk toward it, and then afterward, you blame it. The Sirens in Homer's Odyssey killed every sailor who heard their song, but they never left their island. They never chased a single ship. They only sang, which means every man who died there steered his own vessel toward the rocks. This episode is not about the sirens. It is about what they were singing, and why that song only works on you. Psychology has a name for what happens when we hear a voice outside us and don't recognize it as something that was already inside. Is there something in your life right now that you keep returning to, keep blaming, keep calling the problem, when the real question might be, what does it keep singing to you that you cannot stop wanting to hear? Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube Music, Wu Talks World. Keywords: sirens, Greek mythology, projection psychology, self-sabotage, desire and responsibility, Odyssey, temptation, longing and identity, why we blame others. Let me ask you something. One, have you ever said, it's because of that? That's why I became this way. It was him. He made me like this. If it weren't for that environment, I wouldn't have turned out this way. Maybe those things are true. Environment shapes us. Other people change us. That is real. But sometimes, beneath those true things, something else is hiding. Something we don't want to look at. The sirens, one in Greek mythology, one were the thing every sailor feared most. Their song made men lose all reason, drove ships straight toward them. Everyone who heard it died there. But I want to say something. One, the sirens never moved, never chased a single ship. They only sang. The men who died, one, steered their own boats toward them. 3. Homer's description of the sirens is strange. 1. They lived on an island. Around them, the rotting bones of every ship that came before, dried skin. The cost, 1, visible to anyone who looked. 2, Homer put it right there, in plain, and still no one could resist. Odysseus was the only man, 1, who heard the song and survived, 1, because he had himself tied to the mast in advance. 2, let me ask a question. What were they singing? Homer wrote a part of it down. The sirens sang to Odysseus. Come, Odysseus, come, great hero, your glory, your story, we know all of it. Come and listen, we know everything, all that happened at Troy, all that happens in the world. Notice what they are not singing. 1, they are not saying, we will bring you pleasure. They are not saying, we will take away your pain. They are singing, we know your story, we see you, we recognize your greatness. That song was singing the deepest thing Odysseus wanted, to be seen, to be acknowledged, to be remembered. Now let me take you somewhere most people never go. The sirens' point of view. If the sirens could speak, 1, they might say, 1, we sing, this is what we do, this is how we exist. 2, then a ship passes, we sing, and those men steer toward us, and then they die here. People say we killed them, but who steered the ship? 1, did we move? Did we go to them? Did we force anyone? 2, we only sang. That point of view is uncomfortable, 1, because it moves the responsibility away from the sirens back to the men who sailed toward them. But that discomfort is where the real story lives. The sirens' song has power, not because their voices are beautiful, but because what they sing is exactly what each listener most wants to hear. 2, for Odysseus, 1, they sang, we know your story, we see you. That was his deepest longing, glory, acknowledgement, legacy. But for someone else, the song would be different. For someone who has not been loved in a long time, they sing, "I love you. You finally came." For someone who has not felt meaning in a long time, they sing, "Here, you matter." 1. For someone who's been running, they sing, "You can stop now." 2. Every song is different, because the song is not theirs. The song, one, is yours. They are only singing back what you already carry. 2. Psychology calls this projection. Projection is when we take something from inside ourselves, 1, and place it onto a person or thing outside, and then believe it came from out there. You carry a voice that desperately wants to be seen. The sirens sing it back, and you believe it was them pulling you. But that longing was never theirs. It was always yours. The sirens are just a mirror. In modern life, this has many names. I can't quit that app. 1, it's designed to trap you. Maybe true, but what makes you open it every time you feel alone? That person seduced me. Maybe they did something, but was there already a longing inside you waiting to be approached that way? The environment made me like this. Maybe it had an effect. But in the same environment, why did some people leave and some stay? I am not saying outside forces have no power. They do. I am saying beyond that power, 1, what did you bring with you? 2, because the sirens sing differently to everyone. What they sing to you is the longing you carried there. Understanding what they sang is understanding what lives inside you. 3, here's the thing most people miss. 2, you think the sirens are hunters. They set a trap and wait. They are not. The sirens are a mirror. They don't move. They don't chase. They sing back the voice in your own chest. So the real question is not, how do I fight the sirens? The real question is, what voice inside me wants to walk toward them? 3. Odysseus did not survive because he was stronger. 1. He survived because he admitted something. 1. In advance. That song will reach inside me. So I will not trust the version of myself who hears it. 2. That kind of honesty is rare. Because most people do not want to admit that the longing lives in them. The one who admits it, 1, can design a way out before the song begins. The one who doesn't can only blame the sirens. 3. I have been thinking about the sirens on that island. 2. They sing. Someone comes. Someone dies there. They keep singing. 2. Is there a moment, 1, when they look at those remains and feel something? Homer does not say in the story 1, the sirens are just a force, a device, a test. But I want to say, maybe the cruelest thing is not the sirens. Maybe it is this: the song they sing is your own longing, and no one ever taught you that longing can be answered somewhere else, without going there. To be seen can happen in other places. To be loved can happen somewhere that does not cost you everything. To finally stop can happen somewhere safe. But first, 1, you have to know what the voice is saying. 2, Odysseus tied himself to the mast. That was one answer, but it did not silence the song. It only kept him from going. The real way to silence the song, 1, is to understand what it is singing, and then find another way to answer that longing, honestly, somewhere real. I want to ask you, is there something in your life right now, 1, something you keep blaming, 1, a person, a habit, a situation? 2, and if you looked honestly at your own longing, 1, would you find, 1, that you went there yourself? 2, and what is the song? What kind of longing does it sing to you? Because understanding that longing, 1, is where it actually starts. 3, because the world is never what you think it is. Wu Talk's World. See you next time.